Hi, I'm David Marseli, and I work at Bacchus Hospital as a financial counselor in patient access. I went to school for finance. I went to college, CCSU in New Britain. College definitely helped me in this job. I always thought maybe I would be an EMT in an ambulance. It had nothing to do with what I ended up doing in the beginning with my finance degree, working with the insurance companies here in Hartford. But in the back of my mind, I always looked at those EMTs in the ambulance and I said, wow, look at what they're doing. I had done the insurance thing. I had worked in a cubicle, almost 25 years of that. And I wanted something different. And I wanted something that I felt was gonna help the community. And the hospital part of it intrigued me. I saw the words financial counselor. It had to do with insurance, but it also, to me, was making a difference in the public. And that's what I wanted to do after sitting in a cubicle for 25 years. It was a good change. I work in the emergency department at Bacchus. My day-to-day function, the first thing that I do is I greet the potential patient or someone who comes in to see a patient in the emergency room. And then I get their name, identification, and a very brief overview of what they are there for, what ails them. Because that's what I use to put in the computer to alert the triage nurse. So what I do that intersects with the medical care is it's very important that they have the right patient, because sometimes they come in the ambulance door very fast and we barely see them. But there's a big difference between a 37-year-old and he's a junior versus an 82-year-old and he's a senior, but they both have the same name and they might even have the same address. So working in the emergency room, when they do come through the ambulance door, we're the first ones to see them. And you just understand that this is life. And we have to make sure that that's the right person in the beds. We get little alerts. There's gonna be a trauma coming. There's gonna be a stroke coming. There's gonna be life start. And it doesn't faze me per se, because I've learned to compartmentalize and get the job done, focus on that, and then when we're done, make sure that all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. So what I like most about my career is dealing with the public. We try to keep our job as focused as possible, but if there's a minute and I notice that they're a veteran, I say, oh, were you in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines? This leads to them talking about themselves. This leads to them getting their mind off of why they're there, and they love to tell their story, and I'll listen. So that also is part of my day that makes me smile when I see a veteran come in, when I see somebody, and it makes their day, because for a minute they forget why they're there.
To learn more, or to apply for your free Health Information Management Career Connect courses, visit workforce.charteroak.edu.